You're listening to The Alex Jones Show. The Genesis Communications Radio Network proudly presents The Alex Jones Show, because there's a war on for your mind.
I'll tell you what's over the top. All these anti-male, anti-family things where a man sitting on the couch watching a ball game is bad, when it's the very parasites he's watching that are lecturing him that they live off of. It's like a leech complaining at you. What about a PSA showing fathers are strong and lead healthy families? That's why they work hard and help their wives, and wives help them, and together they build a better team and better children, which builds a better country and a better world. Here's the fatherhood, a salute from Facebook. No, instead it's like Facebook, Google, all of them. Oh, dads are lazy. Oh, they're not doing any work. Oh, my God. Women go after them. We're Facebook. We love you, dumb effers. I mean, it's just never ending. I mean, just so obvious. Why would anyone listen to scum? Oh, I'm sick of these. Can't we just animate ourselves and defeat the enemy? Just call on God to empower us to crush the enemy. I mean, God's turned a little disgusting vessel like me into a dangerous weapon. You know what God will do for you if you take action? Stephen in Florida, I wanted to hold you over. I appreciate you holding while I was babbling in my incoherent babblings. But in amongst the inane babble, there was some key words that could be heard in there. But go ahead, to quote Lord of the Rings. What was your other point about the pedophile scandal?
Yeah, I just wanted to come back to, Alex, you know, when people have studied American history, this guy Alfred Kinsey, they've termed it in terms of pre-Keynesian and post-Keynesian history. That's
what they say, sexual revolution. Sexual revolution, having more sexual partners was what they made it to look popular. At the end of the day, it was all about pedophilia. Go ahead.
Well, see, the thing is that Kinsey, he got his philosophy from, and this is not coincidence, Edward Bernays' uncle, Sigmund Freud, who proposed that children were sexual from birth. And so Kinsey took that, and what this guy did, this, as far as I'm concerned, Kinsey was the most evil man of the 20th century because he had ties to Aleister Crowley, to the Nazis, the Rockefellers, and what he did was, though, he taught men around the United States and the world, and he had his cohorts himself do this at Indiana University in the soundproof lab they built there, which is now the Kinsey Institute. Take a stopwatch, have children molested for up to 24 hours for the time as young as 2 months old, time the reaction, and called it orgasm. Now, that is so sickening, disgusting, but it is satanic, and that's what you're
No, I know. They rape children officially, and this is the ultimate sacrament of the liberal. And I mean, that's it. You know, you're right. The most evil man in the 20th century. We need to have that headline with his name. You're absolutely. In fact, we should do reports on that. And we should do a report, too, and show a good PSA about family and how great it is versus these PSAs being put out by Google. These are sickos who hate us. I appreciate your call. Great points. Shauna in Kentucky, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi, Alex. I just want to let you know I really missed your babblings when you were out. For some really quick points, we're in a 200-year mark since we signed the Peace Treaty of Ghent, and that was on February 18th to 1815. So we're in a dangerous year this year. So I want everybody to just be on guard. And then just a reminder that on 9/11, 1814, the Battle of Plattsburgh was, of course, they got us on 9/11. And then, of course, 12/14, 1814 battle. Sorry, that was the Battle of Lake Burgoyne.
It's funny you mentioned that. The globalists are obsessed with ancient battles and ancient treaties. They always see it as they're repeating an ancient battle one of their ancestors was involved in because they understand ancestral memories.
I didn't know that. All I was looking at the dates. The 12/14 was the date they came and killed our kids at Sandy Hook. And then just the last comment. These are demons. These demons go after our kids. They hate us. They hate Americans. And I would just suggest, and I have a background in psychology. I also was a pastor for many years, that our women, our men, need to go get some olive oil and just put it over your doors, put it over your windows, and pray. You don't need to go to a priest or, a pastor. Pray over it, and don't let those things come in your home.
Well, you're being a little racist towards demons right now. In fact, the extremists have called in today. We may be shut down by the FCC for criticizing pedophilia, but I'm being sarcastic, but not really. They're trying to legalize it in Australian places. It's amazing. I'm sorry the other callers, AD, Zach, Mainline. If you want to call me back tomorrow, we'll take your calls. God bless you all.
If the IRS has garnished your
Rob Duke
For the days of the